Get started. Make sure you have 2 blocks with you and set it at the top of your mat. So welcome. If you're new to me, I am Greta Recinto, and today we're going to start on a strong and grounding flow. So grab your blocks, set it at the top of your mat. We're gonna start in Baddha Konasana. So one block is at the top of your mat, which is gonna support your head. The other block is between your shoulder blades. And you're gonna bring the soles of your feet together, coming into this butterfly shape in the legs. And then you're gonna lean back. So the bottom block is somewhere between your shoulder blades, or maybe even tiny bit lower. It just depends on what feels good in your body. And then the top block is right below your head. And then your palms or your arms are opened, palms facing up towards the sky. And just begin to connect with your breath here. Begin to cultivate that deep inhales and long exhales through your nose. Inhaling at the very top and exhaling at the very bottom. And just start to feel your feet on the ground. Notice your sit bones, how they connect to the floor, the back of your forearms. And just feeling the support of the ground underneath you. And as you become more connected with your body, begin to connect your breath, mind, and body together so you can start your yoga practice. And let's do a couple of cleansing breaths together. Inhale at the very top. Open your mouth, exhale, let it go. Inhale fully, one more time. Open your mouth, exhale, release. And just place one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. Just get a little bit more connected to your core center and your heart space. And set an intention for your practice. So you can feel a little lighter in the mind and a little lighter in the body. So bringing more purpose to your movement on the mat. And then a cleansing breath here. Inhale at the very top. Open your mouth, exhale, let it go. And then just make your way up and remove, set the blocks to the side. Let's do just some gentle twist of the spine to get us a little bit more warmed up. And hug your knees in towards your chest and roll your ankles around in one direction. And then switch it over towards the opposite direction. And then drop your knees to the left side. Right arm opens up. And maybe gaze over towards your right palm. So breathing into your back body. And just using this time to hold this posture to create space. And then exhale back to center and drop your knees over towards the right side. Left arm opens up. Maybe gaze over towards the left palm if that feels good in your neck. And continue to stay connected with your breath. You can close your eyes.
Soften the jaw. Release the tongue from the roof of the mouth. And then exhale back to center. And just grab the outer edges of your feet coming into your happy baby. You can modify by placing your hands around your ankles or maybe your calves or top of your thighs. But just continue to press your low back against the ground, hug the belly in, and lengthen the crown of your head towards the wall behind you. Just a couple breaths here, deep inhales, long exhales. Inhale fully, and then exhale completely. Right ankle on top of your left thigh, coming to thread of the eye of the needle. So reaching your right arm between your legs, and you can grab your shin or the back of your thigh. Try to keep your feet active by flexing through your feet, so pressing through your heels. And continue to press your low back against the ground so you can keep your hips square. And draw that right knee towards the front of your mat, so you can feel a little bit of a deeper sensation around that right piriformis, the right glute area. And then switch legs. Left ankle on top of the right thigh, thread your left arm between your legs, flex both feet. Same thing here, just scanning the body, pressing your low back against the ground, flexing both feet, drawing that left knee towards the front of your mat so you can feel a deeper sensation in the left region of your hip, around your glute area. And then hug your knees in towards your chest. So we're going to start off with some core work. Activate that core center. Grab your blocks, set them between your legs, and then straighten out your legs towards the sky. And then some of you who have sensitive low back, you could place your hands underneath your hips, palms facing down. Try to keep both feet flexed. Hug the belly in. Notice if the ribs are popping up. See if you can press the ribs towards the ground as well, or towards your back body. And you're going to do a big inhale here. Long exhale. And then you're going to lower your feet about a third of the way. And then another 2/3. And then as low as you can without rounding your lower back. And then you're going to do a big exhale, lift it up. Inhale a third, 2/3, all the way down. Exhale up. Inhale 1/3, 2/3, all the way down. Exhale up. Inhale 1/3, 2/3, all the way down. Long exhale up. Inhale 1/3, 2/3. Keep squeezing that block. Exhale all the way up. Continue to flex your feet. Inhale 1/3, 2/3, all the way down. Exhale up. 2 more times. Inhale 1/3, 2/3, all the way down. Exhale up. Last one. Inhale 1/3, 2/3, all the way down, and then exhale up. Now, remove your hands from underneath your sit bones, and then bring your feet into, or legs into this tabletop position, and then your arms reaching up towards the sky. Plug those arm muscles into your shoulder socket, so pressing your shoulder blades towards the ground, low back pressed against the ground as well. And keep your feet engaged. And then you're going to drop your knees to the left side, and your left arm drops. So just drop it about a third or 2/3. And then exhale up. Inhale, right side. Exhale up. Inhale, left side. Exhale up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to the left. Exhale up. Inhale to the right. Exhale up. 2 more times on each side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one on the right side. Inhale. And then exhale back to center. Set that block to the side. Grab the back of your thigh. Hug your knees in. And then begin to rock and roll forward and back on your spine. So exhale forward. Inhale back. Just a few times. And then make your way up into your down dog. So crossing your ankles, stepping back, down dog position. Hands shoulder distance apart, feet hips distance apart. And then begin to pedal out your feet, bending one knee and then the other. Gripping up the mat with all 10 fingers, 10 knuckles. Keep that belly tucked in. Stay with the breath. Matching your breath with your movement as you pedal out your feet. And then come back to neutral. Lift those hips up as high as you can. Press your chest closer towards the top of the thigh and draw your heels towards the ground. Just a couple breaths here holding down dog. Feel the strength of your upper body as you press your chest towards the wall behind you or towards the wall that you see. And then draw your heels down so you can stretch out the back of your legs, the hamstrings, soleus, calf muscles. And then on the next inhale, lift your heels up as high as you can. Bend your knees, look forward. Step towards the front of your mat. Inhale to a flat back. And then exhale, fold in. Inhale, rise up to standing, palms touch towards the sky. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center, Samastiti. So we're gonna go into sun A's. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, lean with your heart forward, fold. Inhale, flat back. And then plant your hands. Step back to plank pose, top of a push-up. Shift forward, pass your fingertips. Chaturanga, exhale, all the way down to your belly. Inhale, low cobra this first round. So lift the chest up about 5 inches. Press through the tops of your feet and thighs. Lengthen through the back of the neck. Drop your chin down. Hug the belly in. And then exhale, come into your down dog. Inhale, lift your heels up, bend your knees, look forward, step, walk towards the front of your mat. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, rise up to standing, palms touch. And then exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lean with your heart forward, fold. Inhale, flat back. Plant your hands, step back to plank, top of a push-up. Shift forward, way past your fingertips. Chaturanga, exhale. If you're open or warm enough, come into up dog or stay in low cobra. Exhale, hinge at your hips, down dog. Inhale, lift your heels up. Bend your knees, look forward, step towards the front of the mat. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, rise up to standing, palms touch. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center, Samastiti. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lean with your heart forward, fold. Inhale, flat back. Plant your hands, step back to plank, top of a push-up. Shift forward past your fingertips. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale, down dog. And then inhale, lift your right leg up. Open up the hip and bend the knee. And then circle that right femur bone around your hip socket 4 times. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, opposite direction. Continue to press your left thigh bone back too. Keep your shoulder squared towards the front of your mat. Last one here, and then place your right foot down. Inhale, left leg lifts. Open up the hip, bend the knee. Same thing here. Roll that thigh bone around your hip socket for 4 times. Continue to press that right thigh bone back. Even amount of weight on both hands. Pause, opposite direction. 2, last one. Left foot down here, back to down dog. Inhale, lift your heels up, bend your knees. Look forward, step towards the front of your mat. Inhale to a flat back. And then exhale, fold in. Bend into your knees, come into chair pose, Uttanasana. So shift your shins back. Draw your belly in. If you have a lot of tension in your upper traps, drop your arms just a third of a way, or maybe halfway. Try to put more weight on the heels of your feet. You could even lift all 10 toes off the ground. Try to spread all 10 fingers wide apart. Activate those tricep and bicep muscles. And then press up. Inhale, stand tall, palms touch. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Samastiti. Inhale, back to chair pose, Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, flat back. Plant your hands, step back to plank. Shift forward, chaturanga, exhale. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to your chest. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, knee to your chest. Inhale, reach back. And then exhale, knee to your chest. Plant your right foot next to your thumb. Stay high on the ball of your back foot. Inhale, rise up to crescent pose. So in crescent, you can bend the left leg to find more of a posterior tilt in your hips. So drawing the flesh of your buttocks towards the ground to lengthen through the lower back. And then you can begin to straighten out your left leg without losing that alignment in your pelvis. Soften your gaze. Maybe drop in a little bit closer towards the ground. Press down to the mount of that right big toe. Plug that right thigh bone into your hip socket. And then on your next exhale, left hand down, right arm up. Come into a twist towards the right side. Draw that left shoulder away from your ear. Press the left hamstring towards the sky. Firm your right glute in. Try to stack the right shoulder on top of the left. And then exhale, right palm outside of your right foot. Step back to plank. Shift forward, chaturanga. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale, down dog. Left side, inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to your chest. Inhale, three-legged plank. Exhale, knee to your chest. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, knee to your chest. Plant your left foot next to your thumb. Inhale, rise up, crescent pose. Start off with the bent leg here so you can get the pelvis. Drop in a couple more inches towards the ground. Straighten out your right leg, high on your back toes, hug the belly and ribs in. Soften your gaze. And then exhale, right hand inside of your left foot, left arm reaching up towards the sky. Press your right hamstring towards the sky. Squeeze those inner thighs together. Try to find that left shoulder on top of your right. So it's like you're doing side plank. And then from here, exhale, left hand outside of your left foot. Step back to plank pose, top of a push-up. Shift forward past your fingers. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale, down dog. Couple breaths in down dog. Inhale, lift your heels up. Bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step towards the front of your mat. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold in. Bend into your knees, back into your chair pose, Uttanasana. So shift those shins back. Make sure your knees aren't past your toes. Put more weight on the heels of your feet. Try to lift your belly up away from the front of your thighs. Maybe even drop a little bit closer towards the ground. And then press up. Inhale, stand tall. Palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, back to chair pose, Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, flat back. Plant your hands, step back to plank. Chaturanga, exhale. You're always welcome to skip the vinyasas if you need to. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to your chest. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, knee to your chest. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, knee to your chest. Plant your right foot next to your thumb. Back to your crescent. Inhale. Get a little bit deeper this time. Maybe drop your hips down. Continue to press down to the mount of that right big toe. Feel the lengthening of your left hip flexor, psoas muscle, as you lift your ribcage up away from your hip points. High on your back toes to stretch out that plantar fascia of your back foot. And then exhale, left hand inside of your right foot, right arm reaching up. Exhale, right hand down outside of your right foot. Step back to plank. Maybe hover your right foot off the ground. Shift forward. Chaturanga. Exhale. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg lift. Exhale, knee to your chest. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, knee to your chest. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, knee to your chest. Plant your left foot next to your thumb. And then inhale, crescent pose. Once you come into crescent, continue to hug the belly in, ribs in. High on your back toes. Drop in a little bit closer towards the ground. Soften the shoulders away from your ears. Finding ease in this posture as you stabilize to that left glute. Pressing down to the mount of that left big toe. And then exhale, right hand inside of your left foot. Left arm reaching up towards the sky. Exhale, left hand outside. Step back to your plank. So you can hover your left foot. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale, down dog. And then walk your hands towards the back of your mat. Grab opposite elbows. So Uttanasana at the back of your mat. Forward fold. Then put more weight on the balls of your feet. Allow the spine and the crown of your head to spill towards the ground. And then shake your torso side to side. Switch the crossing of your forearms. Opposite forearm on top this time. Maybe shake your head, yes and no, left to right. And then walk your hands back towards the top of your mat. And then inhale. Draw your chest closer towards the top of your thighs. Draw your heels down. Lift the belly in. And then on the next inhale, lift your heels up. Bend your knees, look forward, step, walk, hop towards the front of your mat. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold in. Bend into your knees, chair pose, Uttanasana. Drop in a couple more inches towards the ground. Press up, inhale, stand tall, palms touch. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Back to your chair pose, Uttanasana. And then drop in closer towards your heels as close as you can. Try to hover your sit bones off the ground. As low as you can. Couple breaths here. Draw your belly in. Soften the shoulders. Breathe, inhale. Exhale, drop your sit bones down. Lift your feet up. Come into Navasana, boat pose. So a couple options here. You could place one foot down. If something's going on in your lower back and you need more modification, or you can place both feet down. You can bend your knees, you can straighten out your legs, but everybody lift your heart up towards the sky. Turn your palms up, roll the shoulders back, hug the belly and ribs in. We're gonna do 10 of these. So inhale, lower halfway. Exhale, up for 10. Inhale, exhale, 9. Inhale, lower. Exhale, 8. Inhale, exhale, 7. Inhale, lower. Exhale, 6. Spread all 10 toes if you can. 5. Move with your breath. 4. Inhale, lower. Exhale, 3. Inhale, lower. Exhale, 2. Inhale, lower. Exhale, 1. Hold. Spread the 10 toes wide apart. Engage your quad muscles. Open up your chest. And then hug your knees in towards your chest. Rock front to back, massaging your spine. Rock and rolling forward and back. And then plant your feet on the ground. Maybe use no hands. Come into chair pose. And then plant your hands on the ground. So a couple options here. You could go into Malasana, yogi squat, elbows inside of your inner thighs, feet wider than your hips, turning your toes out. Malasana. You could also place your hands in front of you, high on your fingertips. If that helps release any pressure in your knees, you just want to keep all 4 corners of your feet on the ground. So if you need to lift your hips up, go ahead and lift your hips up. If you want to work on Bakasana, you can bring your feet together, hands underneath your shoulders, lift your heels up, bend your elbows like chaturanga, and try to bring the knees up as high as you can on your tricep, and then draw your heart forward. Heart forward. Keep drawing your heart forward so much that maybe your toes come off the ground naturally. And then you can hold Bakasana. If you're in Malasana, just stay there. Close your eyes. If you're in Bakasana, continue to squeeze your elbows in. Maybe bring the heels closer towards your glutes. Maybe draw your heart forward so you're opening up your chest rather than closing in towards the ground. You want to lengthen, reach forward. And then you have the option to step back wherever you're at, or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale to your back bend, and then exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, right knee to your right tricep, so open up the hip. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, knee to your left triceps. So come into a twist. Make sure your shoulders stay square too. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, knee to your right. Inhale. Exhale, knee to your left. Inhale. Exhale, knee to your right. Inhale. Exhale, knee to your left. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, knee to your chest. Plant your right foot next to your thumb. Come back to crescent pose. Inhale, rise up. Crescent, so drop in as low as you can. Navel in, ribs in. And then reach, lean forward on top of that right thigh. Continue to firm that right glute in. Draw that right sit bone. Think right sit bone drawing towards your left heel. And then from there, you're going to turn your palms down. We're going to work on our lat muscles as we hover over this right thigh. Exhale, bend your elbows like cactus. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale. Inhale for 4. Exhale. Inhale for 3. Exhale. Inhale for 2. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale, bend your elbows. Then reach forward, and then bring your left knee towards your chest. So coming into one-legged Tadasana. So left knee in toward your chest. From here, you can grab your big toes with your peace fingers, straighten out your leg at your chest. Just firm this right glute in, keep your shoulders on top of your hips. Maybe You want to open up the left leg towards the side. Firm this right glute in, press down to the mount of that right big toe, engage your right quad. And then exhale, bring your foot back to center, bend your leg, and just keep it hovered as you swing back into warrior three. So hands at heart center, and bend your right knee. So you're warrior three with a right leg bent. Hold it here. Press through that left heel, feel your tailbone lengthen towards the back of the room. And then now begin to straighten out your right leg. Whew. Should feel that in your hamstring and quad. And then bend your right leg. Inhale to warrior one. Exhale to warrior two. So open up your back foot. Front heel align with back heel. Warrior two, drop in a little bit closer towards the ground. Track that front knee towards your second, third toe. Flip your right palm, reverse your warrior, back hand soft on that back leg. Make sure you don't lose the 90-degree angle in your front leg, so drop your hips down. Exhale, come into side angle pose. So you can grab a block, set it underneath your right hand. You can bring your elbow on top of your thigh. If you want to work more obliques, hover your right fingertips off the ground. And then inhale, come back to warrior two. Straighten out your front leg. You can shorten your stance if you like. We're going to go into Konasana, triangle pose. So make sure you press down to the mat to that right big toe and place your hand on your ankle, shin, inside of your right foot or outside. And then try to find the stack of your shoulders. So left shoulder, top of your right shoulder, as if you're pressing your back against the wall behind you. Lengthen through the side body. Think rib cage lifting up away from your hips. And then inhale, warrior two. Circle your arms down, framing your front foot. Left palm down, right arm up towards the sky. So lift that left heel up, coming into your twist. And then come onto the knife edge of both feet. So drop your right knee towards the right side of the wall. Lift your hips up. And then reach your right arm towards the back of the room. So stretch out those ankles, IT band. Right piriformis. And then swing that right leg back, coming into your side plank, Vashisthasana. Navel and ribs in. Reach your right arm forward to extend through the side body. Continue to press down through all 5 fingertips, 5 knuckles. Look down inside of your left palm, right palm down, and step your right foot outside of your right palm and come into a lizard lunge. Yeah, draw your heart forward. Then maybe you want to come onto your forearms or stay on the palms. You could also use blocks, set them underneath your forearms. And then drop that left knee down, untuck your toes. Maybe you want to come into a twist from lizard lunge, grabbing for the back foot, bringing that left heel towards your glute. And then exhale, release. Back onto the palms of your hands. Place your right hand outside of your right foot. Tuck your back toes under. Bring your right foot back. Hover your right foot off the ground. Lengthen your tailbone. Press to your right heel. Inhale, shift forward, pass your fingertips. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale, down dog. Whew. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to your left tricep. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, knee to your right. Inhale. Exhale. Just breath cues. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Knee to your chest. Plant your left foot on the ground. Inhale. Rise up. Crescent pose. Drop in a little bit closer towards the ground. Lean forward on top of that left leg. Turn your palms down. Bend your elbows like cactus, high on your back toes. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, bend your elbows. Inhale for 4. Exhale, firm that left glute in. Press down to the mount of that left big toe. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more times. Exhale. Inhale, last one. Exhale, bend your elbows. Inhale, reach forward. And then bring your right knee to your chest, coming into one-legged Tadasana, mountain pose. Right knee to your chest, left hand on your hip. Try to stack your shoulders on top of your hips, navel in. And then grab the big toes, or keep your hand on your knee. Straighten out your right leg. Keep your shoulders, hips aligned. Tadasana from the waist up. And then maybe you want to open up that leg towards the side with your knee bent or right leg straight. Firm this left glute in, engage the left quad. Exhale, bring your right knee towards the center. Bend your right leg, reach your arms up. Swing that right leg back, hands at your chest, come into warrior 3. Bend your left knee, hover your torso on top of that left thigh. Press this left glute back. And then straighten out the left leg. Warrior 3 here, crown of your head forward. Bend your left leg, step back, inhale, warrior 1. Open up to warrior 2. Open up the back foot. Drop in a couple more inches, get that 90-degree angle in the front leg. Flip your left palm, reverse your warrior, backhand soften that back leg. Exhale, side angle pose. Hand inside of your foot, elbow on top of your thigh. Couple options there. Right arm up. Inhale, come back up to warrior 2, straighten out your front leg. Shorten your stance if you need to, firm your left hip back. Engage that left quad as you press down to the mount of that left big toe. Hand on your ankles, shin, or on a block. Right arm up, Trikonasana. And then here, try to press your back against the wall behind you so your shoulders is aligned with your hips. And then inhale back to warrior 2. Circle your arms down, right palm down, left arm up. Lift the right heel up, coming into your twist. And then come on to the knife edge of both feet. Lift your hips up a little higher, hug the belly in, reach your left arm towards the back of the room. And then from there, reach your left arm forward as you swing your left leg back, side plank. Ashistasana. Lift those hips up as high as you can. Try to square off the hips. Navel in, ribs in. And then exhale, left palm down. Come into side plank. And then bring your left foot outside of your left palm, high on your palms, and then draw your heart forward. Lizard lunge. Come onto your forearms. That's what you did on the first side. Open up your left knee towards the side. Press your right hamstring towards the sky. Optional to drop your right knee, lift your right foot up. Maybe come into a twist, right heel towards your glute. And then exhale, come onto the palms, walk your left foot inside of your left thumb, step back into plank pose, left foot hover, draw your heart forward, shift forward, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to your back bend, exhale, down dog. Couple breaths here in down dog. And then walk your hands towards the back of your mat. Grab your big toes with your peace fingers. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold in. Padangustasana. Let your elbows sway to the side. Put more weight on the balls of your feet. Let the crown of your head, spine spill towards the ground. So release tension in the back of your neck. Maybe shake your head, yes or no. Lift your right. And let's do a cleansing breath here. Inhale at the very top. Open your mouth. Exhale, let it go. And inhale up halfway. Plant your hands underneath your shoulders. Walk your hands up towards the front of your mat. Walk your feet in a little bit closer, about 2 to 3 inches. Lift your heels up. Bend your knees. And maybe jump up. Bring your hips over your shoulders a couple times. Press down through all 10 fingers, 10 knuckles. Or you could just work on bending your knees, straighten out your legs, bringing your shoulders on top of your wrists if you don't want to do any jump ups. And then from there, just come back to your regular down dog, lift your hips up, heels up, bend your knees, and then step, hop towards the front of your mat. Inhale to a flat back. And then exhale, fold in. Bend into your knees, chair pose, Uttanasana. And then press up, inhale, stand tall, palms touch. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center, Samasti. Inhale, chair pose, Uttanasana. Drop in closer towards the ground. A little bit closer. Hover over the ground. Draw your belly in. Couple breaths here. Continue to hover. And then place your sit bones down. Back to Navasana. So pick your variation in the legs. Turn your palms up. Spread all 10 fingers, 10 toes wide apart. Inhale, lower halfway. Exhale up for 10. Inhale. Exhale for 9. Inhale, lower. Exhale up for 8. Lower halfway. 7. 6. Stay with a breath. Exhale up for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold, spread all 10 fingers. Open up the heart towards the sky. Turn your palms up. Bend your knees. Grab the back of your thigh. Rock and rolling forward and back. Exhale forward, inhale back. And then place your feet down. Inhale, chair pose, Uttanasana. So you know where you want to go. Either Malasana, yogi squat. Remember just to keep all 4 corners of your feet on the ground. Protect the knees. Lift your hips up as high as you need to. If you want to go into Bakasana, crow pose. Feet together, hands underneath your shoulders. Lift your heels up as high as you can. Bend your elbows like chaturanga. So the key here is actually bringing those elbows on top of your wrists. So you have this like 90-degree angle in the arms. And then think you're trying to touch your chest, your sternum towards that wall in front of you. And then naturally your feet's gonna come up. And then that's when you can get a little bit deeper, bringing your heels towards your glutes. Hug your belly in, elbows hugged in, heart forward. Hold it here for a moment. Grip the mat with all 10 fingers, 10 knuckles, so you're using the muscles in your hands, forearms. It releases less pressure in the wrists. And then optional to step back, jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, chair back bend. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to your right tricep. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, knee to your left. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, knee to your right. Inhale. Exhale, knee to your left. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, knee to your right. Inhale. Exhale, knee to your left. Reach back. Knee to your chest. Plant your right foot next to your thumb. Inhale, crescent. Lean forward, palms down. Bend your elbows. For 5, inhale. Exhale. 4, 3, 2. Last one here. Reach forward. One-legged Tadasana, knee to your chest. We're gonna add on here. So you're gonna step back, crescent. Exhale, step forward, knee to your chest. Step back, crescent. Exhale for 3, step back. Exhale, knee to your chest for 2, step back. Exhale, knee to your chest for 1, hold. Stay here or move on, right hand on your hip, grab the big toes. Yogi toe lock, straighten out your left leg, shoulders on top of your hips. Maybe open up that left leg towards the side, firm your right glute in. Exhale, knee to the center. Exhale, bring your knee in towards your chest. Reach your arms up. Step back through warrior 3. Actually, hover up to warrior 3, hands at your chest. And then bend your right knee. And then adding on here, you could just hold this or you can straighten out your right leg. Exhale, bend. Inhale. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten it out for 3, 2, last one. Bend the right leg, hover for a moment, straighten out the right leg again, step back, inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. Flip your right palm, reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle pose, right hand inside of your right foot or on a block, or elbow on top of your thigh. Inhale, back to warrior 2. Straighten out that front leg, triangle pose. Inhale, warrior 2. Circle your arms down, framing your left. Place your left palm down, right arm up. Come on to the knife edge of both feet. Reach your right arm forward towards the back rim. Lift your hips up, navel in, ribs in. And then swing that right leg back. Side plank, Vashisthasana. Exhale, right palm down. Step your right foot outside of your right palm. Lizard lunge, either forearms down on blocks. Hold here, stay here. Or optional to drop the left knee. Grab for the back foot. Come into a twist. Exhale, let go of the back foot. Come back into runner's lunge. Step your right foot back, 3-legged plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to your back bend. And then exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to your left tricep. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, knee to your right. Inhale. Exhale, knee to your left. Inhale. Exhale, knee to your right. Inhale, one more time. Exhale, knee to your left. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, knee to your right. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, knee to your chest. Plant your left foot next to your thumb. Inhale, crescent pose. Exhale, lean forward, palms down. Lat muscle engagement. Elbows toward the back of the room. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, last one. Reach forward. Bring your right knee to your chest. 3, one-legged Tadasana. Left hand at your hip. And then reach your arms up towards the sky. Step back. Crescent pose. Exhale, knee to your chest.
Inhale, step back. Exhale, knee to your chest. Inhale, step back. 2 more times. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale, step back. Exhale, knee to your chest. Pause, hand on your hip. Grab the big toes with your peace fingers. Straighten out your right leg or keep your hand on your knee. Open up that right leg towards the side. Hi guys. Exhale, bring your right leg in. Bend your right knee, arms reaching up towards the sky. Hands at heart center. Straighten out your right leg, coming into warrior 3. And then bend your left leg. Hover over that left thigh. Press to that right heel. Some of us can stay here or straighten out the left leg. Inhale, exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten it out for 4. Exhale, bend. Inhale for 3. Exhale, bend. 2. Last one, bend. Hold, firm your left glute in. Hug the belly in and then straighten out your left leg. Step back, inhale, warrior 1. Open up to warrior 2. Lift your left palm, reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle warrior. Inhale, warrior 2. Straighten out your front leg. Triangle. Inhale, back to warrior 2. Circle your arms down, right palm down, left arm up. Come on to the knife edge of both feet. Reach your left arm towards the back of the room. Lift your hips up. And then now bring your left arm towards the front of the room as you swing your left leg back, side plank. And look inside of your right palm, left palm down. Step your left foot outside of your left palm. Lizard lunge either on your palms or your forearms, blocks. Optional to drop that right knee. Grab for the back foot with your left hand. Come into a twist. And then exhale, let go of the back foot. Bring your left hand outside of your left palm. Step your left foot back, hover. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale to your back bend. And then exhale, down dog. And then drop your knees down. Sit onto your heels. So you have a couple options here. You can use a block, place it in between your ankles. You can walk your hands back because we did a lot of leg work. So I want to open up your quads here. With hero's pose, some of us could bring your sit bones in between your ankles and maybe come on back, lay on your back. So you're opening up your front body. You could even grab your opposite elbows. Try to keep those knees down. So you can stay upright with your shoulders stacked on top of your hips. So listen to your body. Be mindful. And then, wherever you're at, make your way out of this pose awkwardly. Come out and swing your legs forward. Grab the back of your thighs and slowly roll onto your back. Grab your heels. And let's just do a couple of back bends. So press to your feet, lift your hips up. And release your fingers behind your back. Come into bridge pose. So feet, hips, distance apart. Make sure they're parallel. Squeeze the inner thighs. Navel in. It's really a lot more
work on your legs rather than dumping into your low back. Really working the back body. So hamstrings are engaged as you press through your feet. Glutes are engaged, hugging the belly in and opening up the chest as you roll your shoulders underneath you, squeezing your shoulder blades. And then exhale, drop your hips down. And then one more, you could grab a block, set it underneath your sit bones, or you can do bridge. If you have wheel in your practice, you can do that as well. Or you can place your feet up towards the sky. So inverting your legs. And then wherever you're at, just remove the box from underneath you. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Straighten out your left leg. Drop your right knee towards the left side. Scoot your bottom hip towards the middle. Just a simple one-legged twist. Just slowing down the breath. And then exhale back to center, right leg straight, hug your left knee in towards your chest. Drop the left leg over towards the right. Left arm opens up. Spinal twist. Maybe gaze over towards your left palm. And then exhale back to center. Scoot your hips towards the middle of your mat. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Grab the outer edges of your feet. Coming back to that happy baby. Ankles on top of your knees. Then hug your knees in towards your chest, forehead towards your knees. Give yourself a big hug. Inhale everything into one tiny little ball. Open your mouth, exhale, let it go. And then drop your head, straighten out your legs. Come into Shavasana, final relaxation. Arms alongside. So finding that place between awake and asleep. Just let go of the breath. No more work here. Let your mind and body rest. And begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Reach your arms above you. Give yourself a big inhale. And then open your mouth. Exhale, let it go. Hug your knees in towards your chest. And then make your way up into a comfortable cross-legged position at the top of your mat. Hands at your heart center, just for sealing the benefits of your yoga practice. Namaste, everybody. Thank you for joining me.
have a wonderful Sunday and see you next time. I'm teaching again on Monday at 4:30 p.m. Thanks, guys.